Cooperative Financial Services is a financial services group which includes the following organisations that you're probably aware of: the Cooperative Bank, CIS Insurance and Smile, the Internet Bank. We're owned by the Cooperative Group, which is the largest consumer cooperative in the UK. We have a customer base of over 7 million throughout the UK, and we employ around 12,000 staff at various sites. As you'll see behind me, this is our head office in Manchester, and we're actually one of the region's largest employers in the private sector, with major sites in Skelmersdale and Stockport as well.
Well, where do events fit into all this?
Events are an important element of CFS's internal communications strategy. There's a wider internal communications team, which obviously has a key role with things such as the intranet, staff magazines, and a whole series of communication strategies. Events is a crucial element of that comms strategy. We organise around 50 to 60 events a year on a whole variety of issues and subject matters, and for a variety of clients internally within CFS.
What sort of events? It's difficult to imagine. Give me some examples.
They vary greatly in terms of, you could have a conference for a division of CFS, say for the corporate banking division, through to receptions in Westminster to promote some of the work we do with NGOs and with charity organisations we're associated with, through to exhibitions and external events. So obviously a lot of our work is for internal clients within the organisation. So following the feedback to the events, we'll send out a feedback questionnaire to them as a client to say, were they happy with the various elements of the event we worked on, whether it's the comms, availability, the venue, the service, and most importantly, did the business objective, was that business objective achieved through the event?
To what extent is this part of a grand strategy that's planned out well in advance?
It's in terms of a strategy, it's really about allying ourselves to the various senior management members to make sure we have a sort of ear to the ground as to where opportunities might lie for events to play a role. It's about finding innovative ways, such as interactive technology, exploiting such things as those to make people feel they're going to a different event and they're engaged with one another.
To what extent is Manchester important in the events thinking?
It's a bit of a luxury actually having our head office based in the northwest, with Manchester on our doorstep as it is. There's a sort of world-class level of services in terms of suppliers and certainly of venues in the city centre and the surrounding areas that we are in a great position to take advantage of.
Finally, is anything coming up in the near future which we ought to keep our eyes open for?
It's a busy time. You know, July alone we'll have, I think we've got 11 events alone in July, and they vary greatly, and that's one of the joys of the job, is that I think in July we've got a Westminster reception for promoting our work we're doing with credit unions, through to a divisional conference for the Finance and Capital division, through to some hospitality we're doing at the Open Golf Tournament. So, as ever, there's a huge variety in the work that we're doing, but it's something that I certainly enjoy.